Hello students, today we are going to study the second poem of class 8. Name of the poem is Geography Lesson. It is written by Zulfikar Ghosh. Now it is a very interesting poem and very thought provoking, and this poem gives us a moral at the end of it. Let us see what the moral is. So you must have seen our city through Google Maps, or you must have seen any city's map. How well the map looks, neat and clean and well planned. Everything is in perfect geometric design and geometric shapes. But when we are living inside or within the city looks very haphazard. The city looks that, oh, this is in this direction, that is in direction. It is totally not well planned and made. But this is not actually the truth. So we are going to study the poet's description of such a view of a city. When he is going into an aeroplane, when he is flying, he sees the city, and let's see how he describes it. When the jet means aeroplane, when the jet sprang into the sky, it was clear why the city had developed the way it had. So when the aeroplane has gone into the sky, now the writer realized that, okay, now I understood why the city is developed in this way, why this shop is here, why that playground is there. Now he understood the necessity, or why this developed as it was necessary. Seeing it scaled 6 inches to mile, so from that height, the city's every mile of the city was equal to 6 inches. Okay, now in geography map pointing, you must have studied scale of a map. That shows that every inch on the map is how many kilometers in real world. So the writer is also saying that every mile of the real city was equal to 6 inches from the window of the airplane. There seemed an inevitability. Inevitability means which cannot be avoided, which is bound to happen, which will happen at any cost. So by that height, it seemed that the city was developed in the perfect manner, and it is inevitable. It was totally clear that what on the ground it was looking haphazard. Means when the writer was on the ground, the city was looking haphazard. Haphazard means not in order or random, or it was unplanned, without style. But now everything looked planned, everything looked very good from the height when the aeroplane went into the sky. Let's see the next paragraph. When the aeroplane reached 10,000 feet, it was clear why the country had cities where the rivers ran and why the valleys were populated. So when the aeroplane reached 10,000 feet, so now the writer can see the cities and the rivers and the valleys. Now he understood, okay, now I understood why all the civilization, all the cities were settled near rivers, and why all the valleys were populated, because valleys were very fertile. He understood the logic of geography. The logic of geography, that land and water attracted man, was clearly delineated. So the writer is saying that at the height of 10,000 feet, the logic of geography, that men is always attracted towards land and water, it was clearly shown. Delineated means shown. It was clearly shown, or it was clearly visible, that humans are attracted towards land and water. When the jet reached 10,000 feet, it was clear from these things. When the jet rose 6 miles high, it was clear the earth was round and that it had more sea than land. So when the aeroplane had reached 6 miles high, it was totally clear to him that, okay, the earth was round and it had more sea than land. 6 miles around 10 kilometers high, and the earth had more sea than land. But the writer is now coming to the conclusion of the poem. But it was difficult to understand that the men on the earth found causes to hate each other. So all these things were clear from certain height, but some things were not clear to him, that why people find reasons to hate each other, why people find reasons to build walls across cities, why people are dividing themselves, and why people are killing each other. From that height, it was not clear why. So the writer could not understand any of the reason why people hate each other, why people build boundaries amongst themselves, and why people kill each other. It was totally ununderstandable, not understandable. So this is the lesson, that some things cannot be understood from that. It is a thing, or rather we should say that there is no reason to hate each other in this world. Rather, we are hating just because of a purpose, that we are for doing our selfish reasons. So I hope the poem is clear. And if you have any doubts, you may comment and I'll answer you later on.